Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I have a very special and fun and exciting video planned for us today. Today is Monday, January 21st, and if that date sounds familiar to you, that is because today is the day that Onyx Storm is finally getting released. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is rereading Fourth Wing, rereading Iron Flame, also going to a midnight release party for Onyx Storm, reading Onyx Storm. I'm going to be giving all of my spoiler-free thoughts, so if you have not read these books yet, this video is a safe video for you. If I have anything to say that is going to be a spoiler or could be considered a spoiler, I will let you know ahead of time so that you can skip ahead to whatever time I put on the video and avoid any spoilers. So I am really excited for this video because I loved Fourth Wing when I first read it. It was so good. I gave it 5 stars. I bought all of the special editions of it. I loved Fourth Wing. Then Iron Flame released, and this is not an unpopular opinion. I have seen so many people say this about Iron Flame. It just did not hit for me. I was reading it, just could not get into it. I actually DNF'd it at about like 50% through. Part of the reason why I think I didn't like it so much is because unfortunately I had the ending spoiled for me literally the day that it released and I got the book and I was sitting down to read it. I went on TikTok. The first video, when I pulled up TikTok, was a black screen with words on it. So obviously I read it. And by the time I realized what I was reading, it was already too late and the ending was spoiled for me. The text was basically a summary of like the last 3 paragraphs of Iron Flame. And I already knew what happened then. So I was reading it and I was like, what is the point of me reading this? I already know what's going to happen. So that sucked. But I hope that when I read it again, since I already know what's going to happen and it's like time has passed, you know, I'm doing a reread, so hopefully I can go into it with some different thoughts and maybe I will enjoy it a little bit more. My hopes are not super high though, but I am enjoying my reread of Fourth Wing. Okay, I'm 21% through now. I kind of forgot how many things happen in the beginning of Fourth Wing, but the love that I have for this first book, it's so good. I have never read, well, I have read fantasy now, but before, when I read this book, really the only fantasy that I had ever read before, like the first time reading Fourth Wing, was like ACOTAR and Throne. I think I only read like a little bit of the Throne of Glass series. Like I really did not read a whole lot of fantasy at all, but Fourth Wing definitely turned me into a fantasy lover when it came out. I have just never read anything like it, at least recently, with all of like the dragons and just the different plot lines. It grabbed everybody by storm and it grabbed me by storm and it was so perfect. It is so perfect. And I'm loving reliving the world and reliving the characters and getting to see everybody again and learning the world again, because there are obviously some things that I forgot, but I am just loving my time reading it. I was kind of nervous to do the reread of it just because how Iron Flame was for me. When I read it, I just like honestly kind of hated it. And it made me nervous to do this reread of Fourth Wing because I was like, well, what if I just remember it being really good? Because I feel like the first time that you read a genre, you don't really have anything to compare it to. So I feel like the first couple of books that you read are always rated really highly, especially with things like fantasy, because you just don't have anything to compare it to. And now that I've read more, I obviously do have things to compare it to, but my 5-star still holds true. Again, I'm only 21% through, but I don't really see that changing because I do remember a decent amount and I don't think that I'm going to change it from 5 stars. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to update you guys because now I'm 21% through. So I just wanted to give my thoughts. So I'm going to get back to reading, but so far, so good. Okay, I transitioned to the audiobook for a little bit. I am now on chapter 12, so I'm 28% through. I did the audiobook so that I could do like chores around the house, and I also did my hair because it's like 3 o'clock now, so I figured I should do it for tonight now so that it has time to like fall and stuff, because obviously, as you can tell, I look like a little bit crazy with like my ringlet curls going on right now. I just use a heated round brush, so they end up looking like this until I brush them out, but I want to let them sit for as long as possible. So yeah, that is my update for now. Gonna get back to reading. So far, still enjoying a lot. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I am here with my Barnes & Noble edition of Onyx Storm. I had so much fun at the midnight release party yesterday. There were so many more people there than I had anticipated, and we lined up like a half an hour before they actually started handing out books. Obviously at midnight, so we were lined up like before 11:30, and thank God we did, because there were so many people there. The line was literally wrapped around the store. Like, I don't even know if the people in the back were able to get books or not, because I really did not have that much. They had like a cart full, and that's it. But I was like the fourth person in line, so I got it. Look at the cute little sprayed edges. I am so excited to get to this. I am still doing my reread of Fourth Wing, and I do want to finish that and then read Iron Flame still before I read Onyx Storm, because before I was just so checked out reading Iron Flame that I just like, I want to make sure that I remember everything. I want to make sure that I am fresh in this world to go into Onyx Storm. I am so excited to get to this one though. So my plan for today is to read literally all day. I have been up and I've been doing like a little paint by number kit that I got and listening to the audiobook, but I can read faster than I can listen to the audiobook. So I think I'm going to finish Fourth Wing on my Kindle, and then we'll get into Iron Flame. I want to do the dramatic version of the audiobook for Iron Flame, so I'll probably do that today as well. I have no idea how long this is all going to take me, but we are on this journey together, so that's what we're doing. That's the plan for today. I'll let you guys know when I have thoughts. But yeah, that is it. It's only a couple minutes later. I only have one thing to say, and that is I forgot how much I hate Dane, but oh my god, do I hate Dane. That's all. Hello, I am back with updates. It is now Wednesday. I finished Fourth Wing, gave it a 5-star again. I have started Iron Flame. I am only on chapter 1 though. It's like noon right now, so I'm probably going to read for the remainder of the day. Also, vibes outside are super cute and comfy and cozy because it snowed in Charleston for the first time in like 8 years, which is absolutely insane, and there's like a decent amount of snow on the ground too. But anyways, the vibes are cozy and great for staying inside and reading all day. Although I am nervous because this is the part of the reading vlog that I was scared for, because Iron Flame flopped for me last time. So hopefully it doesn't again. We will see. I have only read the first chapter, so that part is good. I think I like really started to hate it about like halfway through. But yeah, we'll see. So I will keep you guys updated, and yeah, I'm scared. That's all I have to say. It's just that I'm scared for Iron Flame. So I was going to listen to the graphic audio because I have a little paint by number kit that I got when I was at the Iron Flame release party. Or not the Iron Flame release party, the Onyx Storm release party. I got a little paint by number kit, and it's really cute, and I wanted to listen to the graphic audio while I painted it, but unfortunately I am all out of Audible credits, and I don't feel like buying a book that I already have a copy of that I can read physically, and it's also on Kindle Unlimited, so I just feel like it doesn't justify me buying it on Audible, especially because it's 2 parts, so I have to buy it twice. But I really want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be smart and save my money. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the little paint by number thing because it's so freaking adorable. So this is it so far. Obviously, I have not done a majority of it, but I feel like I do have a really good start on it. So this is supposed to be like Diagon Alley, and it's so cute, so intricate though. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell because it won't focus, but like how small those little pieces are that you have to paint in. But anyways, let me grab the box so you can see what it'll look like finished. So this is supposed to be what it looks like when it's done, so I am obviously nowhere near finishing it, but I'm so excited because it comes with like a little wire on the back for you to be able to hang it up, and I love that because I want artwork so that when we finally buy a house or get a bigger apartment or whatever it is that we end up doing, that I can have a designated library book room, and I want to hang up things that are like book themed, but it'll also probably double as a guest bedroom, so I don't want it to be like too themed. And this I thought was perfect because it is just a painting, but like looking at it, if you don't know that this is from Harry Potter, it kind of just looks like a painting, which I love that because it's subtle. So only people who also like Harry Potter will know what this is. Good morning. It is now Thursday. I am going to do a few things around the house this morning. I have to do laundry. I have to do the dishes. I have to do all of that stuff. While I'm doing that, I'm going to listen to the audiobook for Iron Flame. I am on chapter 10. So far, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't hate it as much as I did the last time. It's certainly, in my opinion, not as good as the first one, but I feel like that's pretty common for series. I feel like the second one usually doesn't hit quite as hard. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys that that is the plan for today. I'm going to do a few things and then listen to the audiobook while I'm doing that, and then continue reading throughout the day. I'm so upset right now. I was just doing the dishes and I was listening to the audiobook and then it stopped in the middle of it and it told me that I was out of listening hours for the month. I forgot that Spotify does listening hours and I've been listening to audiobooks like crazy, and now I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm coming to you with updates. I did, in fact, cave, and I bought the extra credits to get the graphic audios for Iron Flame. So I'm on part 2 now. I think I have 3 hours left of listening to part 2. The graphic audio makes it 10 times better. Like, I was getting bored reading it. It is now like I'm watching a movie in my mind. It is so good. I would 10 out of 10 recommend that you do the graphic audio. It is delightful. But anyways, I have 3 hours left to listen. I am playing on my little Switch doing Super Mario. I also did my little painting earlier today. But anyway, that's kind of my plan for the rest of the afternoon, is to sit here and listen and just enjoy. And then hopefully tomorrow will be the last day of this vlog and I'll be able to read... Why did I almost say Iron Flame? I'll be able to read Onyx Storm and finish it in one day because I know it's shorter than Iron Flame is. Iron Flame is long, by the way. I do not remember it being this long. Hello, it's editing me here. I am jumping back on because I thought that I had filmed an entire clip going into like all of my thoughts on the first 50% of Onyx Storm yesterday, and there's like 1 second of the clip and everything else just got deleted. So I have no idea what happened to that, but I filmed the actual last clip thinking that I had that, and I in fact do not have that. So I kind of like didn't go into the 50% and say why I didn't like it. But basically, to fill in the gap for you guys, because I don't know what in the world happened to my footage, the first 50% of Onyx Storm, I feel like was just a giant info dump, and the entire time I was like, who is this? What are we doing? Why is this happening? Why is this important? I just had no idea what was going on whatsoever. Every single time I read something, I had to like go back and reread it, and it was taking me so long to get through it because I just had to keep rereading everything because I had no idea what in the world was going on. So I was rereading it, trying to like make myself understand what was happening. But yeah, anyways, that's I think basically what I said about the first 50%. Hello, you guys. I am here to end out the video because I finally finished Onyx Storm. I ended up giving it a 4 stars. I believe the last that I updated, I was like over 50% through, and I was finally starting to enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars solely for the last 50% of the book. First 50% of the book, hate it, don't need it. Last 50% of the book, top tier. So anyways, little recap for today's video. I read all of the existing books for the Empyrean series. Fourth Wing, 5 stars. Iron Flame got bumped up to a 3 stars, again, solely because of the graphic audio. That's the only redeeming factor that I had for that book. Otherwise, it is completely a bridge between the first and the third one. Third one, first 50%, ugh. Last 50%, fantastic. And I cannot wait for the next book. However, I am upset that I am just now finding out that she does not have any plans in the works for book 4. I'm sure she probably has something going, but there's like no set date for when it's supposed to be out, and it could take up to like years. And the way that Onyx Storm drops off, like I need that book now. I need to know what happens. But anyways, there's nothing else to do. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.